All right, we got a GIMP alert, but that's not stopping us from doing this podcast this week.
Yep. Might be some pain. Might be some paralyzism. But we can still do this.
We can still do this. Johnny's a PT player, right? When he's a primetime player, he's fighting through the injuries. He's not letting anything slow him down. So let's give us a quick rundown of what we talk about today.
So we talk about stores. We talk about leaving our jobs. We talk about...
We have a special guest.
Oh my gosh.
Limited time.
Or do we have a special guest? We may or may not.
Oh, yeah.
You just have to listen in.
I kind of ruined that. I think we pretty much do based on the way I said it.
No, we're...
Idiot!
You're confusing people.
I'm so stupid!
Well, I guess we can just end it here.
All right, Brandon.
Hit it!
Oh, yeah!
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Oh, yeah!
So what's funny about you right now, Johnny, is you're hyped up, and there's a smile behind your oh yeah.
Yeah.
But you are right now in a good amount of pain.
Disabled, as some would say.
I mean, I don't know if you're disabled.
Cannot walk, cannot move my arms.
And
some would say that I've broken my back.
You're kind of like Kevin right now, like no legs and no arms.
Who?
From The Office.
Oh.
You know the CPR episode?
Yeah.
But
it's a battlefield.
and here's what makes things worse. We'll just get our sponsorship out of the way right now. Doc R. Haldeman is not home right now.
So no help, and you can find Doc R. Haldeman, and she is very helpful. Okay.
I mean, if like honestly, right? So you were out in the garage, you were doing your workout, and doing your thing. Somehow, from a box jump, you tweaked your back, which kind of has me puzzled. I'm really confused.
Well, hold it. I'm actually kind of thinking right now. It might have been from a lunge, because I remember sitting on the box and I like cracking my back and I'm like, oh, this is not good.
Honestly, it could have been the way from a crack of the back too. There's lots of things. But if Renee was home right now, she'd be ping, 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 throwing some needles at you, and
yeah.
You'd be, before you know it, you'd be a new man. You wouldn't be sitting around here. This is your old man moment, brought to you by Old Spice.
Yeah.
Our sponsorship is brought to you by Old Spice, sponsoring Doc R. Haldeman LLC.
Oh, there's a sponsorship to the sponsorship?
There's a sponsorship to the sponsor.
Well, okay, this is crazy.
All right, so you can get Doc R. Haldeman. How can you get her?
You can find her at 702-258-7860.
Yes.
That is 702-258-7860.
Give her a call. She'll give you a free consultation. She's great. She's having a lot of success. The reason she's not here right now, she ditched us to go up and see baby Eliza.
Baby love.
You know what, man? We're going to see her this week, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. We're going hanging out together, so that'll be a lot of fun.
I have a question.
Yes, quest away.
Do we or do we not have a special guest?
I hope we have a special guest. There's a strong possibility we have a special guest.
Okay.
But there is no guarantee that we have a special guest.
If there's the special guest, he or her will speak up.
So, and here's what happens is sometimes, not all of our special guests have been paid.
None of them have.
But this special guest might get paid through chocolate cake. Now, let me tell a little bit of the story.
So today.
we had, on Sunday, we had some friends over for dinner. They're new in town. They moved in town from Ohio.
Yeah.
We found out that their 16-year-old daughter, their daughter turns 16 tomorrow.
What?
And yes,
how did I not know about this?
You might not have been paying attention.
No, I'm joking. I know about this.
And so she turns 16 tomorrow, and their oven, they're renting a place because they just moved down into town. Their oven broke, and it's not going to be fixed until, I think, Friday.
I mean, there is no birthday without no birthday cake.
No cake, no candles, no cake, no ice cream, happy birthday.
Yeah.
It's like a Jim Gaffigan reference.
Pin that tail on the donkey. Like chasing kids around. Oh.
And so anyway, tonight we're baking the cake in preparation for this birthday tomorrow. Ralph's been dying to try it out. Like, he is you are also a certified taste tester.
Oh.
Licensed.
I'm even better than him. I have Like, there's a picture of it. I've retired from those badges, but I still am a certified taste tester
So anyway,
if there's need.
Anyway, if this other guest shows up and participates just minimally, then they might be able to have a taste of the cake prior to us delivering it. And that'll make a funny story of like, hey, here's your cake. Happy birthday. By the way.
Yeah, we ate a piece.
Yeah, don't worry about that quarter that's missing. That was Ralph.
Ralph? Wait, you just put... And he's not even... Speak up! Ah!
So that's Ralph's introduction. So, are you going to participate?
I guess I am.
All right, why don't you just tell us a little bit about let's call it like you were in a combative situation today, and some names were thrown at you. Tell us what you were called today.
I was deeply offended when I was called at a basketball game albino. I mean, I am sour cream, but that's just too far.
Now, I'd like to add to this. This is a common name for people of our brightness.
Yeah, our pigmentation
Of the sunshineness, as some would call it.
Yeah, so we're white, like, and we're not just like we're
We're brand new shoes white.
yeah, we're pasty white. We're SPF 50 white.
Yeah,
Especially
you know...
Jonathan, I mean, he doesn't tan at all. He goes white and red. He's a candy cane.
Very true.
All right, so this guy, you're playing basketball. It's in the middle of the game. You're guarding this guy. You're kind of shutting him down, and so he resorts to some trash talk. He calls you albino. How do you react to that?
I don't say anything. I just smile at him a little bit. Just being friendly.
And it's also kind of funny because that's not even offensive because I'm proud. I'm proud to be an American.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
proud
like,
to be a whitekin.
I mean, like, Americans come in all shapes, sizes, colors, and so this guy's also an American. But
I feel like no matter what color I'd still be proud.
Yeah, and like it to me. So I get teased at the gym every now and then because like you guys, I'm also pasty white, and like my legs are super white.
And also I have like this, as you can see right here, I have this weird tan, a little bit of tan,
Like
right above
your
my
knee.
knees. And then nothing else.
Yeah, that's the bike ride tan. We call that the bike ride tan.
Whoa.
Anyway, hey Ralph, thanks for joining us just for a little bit and
Wait.
listening. This is how the magic is made.
Wait,
Now you
hold
know.
on. Is he staying for the rest of the
I
episode?
mean, whatever. Like,
Are you kicking him out?
I'm not kicking him out, but he just doesn't have a lot to add sometimes. So whatever. We'll see what happens. We'll see how the episode plays on.
I'm a little on the slower side.
Agreed.
Are we talking about on the basketball court or mentally?
Mentally.
Yeah.
And on the basketball court.
All right, so a couple things I wanted to talk about today. We tried tapioca pudding earlier this week.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I thought tapioca pudding was like fish into pudding. I don't know how I thought that. But then we're eating it and there's whipped cream on it and I'm like, so this is supposed to be healthy? And my mom's like, oh no. I'm like, why are we eating this? This is literally, it's like crap in a bowl with whipped cream on it.
I was the one who spreaded the rumors about it being fish because I saw Mom buy this fish called like talapoca or something like that. So I thought that's what she was making, fish pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. So I'm very gullible. One time, this person told me at school, "Hey, gullible's written on the ceiling." I'm like, really? Looking up.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure I've had it before in my life, and I just can't remember. But I mean, we had it. In the best part of the tapioca pudding was the whipped cream that we had.
Yep.
I agree completely with that statement. Just completely.
So I mean, to me, it's the part that. It didn't. And again, maybe we need a better recipe or something like that. It just felt like there wasn't a ton of flavor.
Yeah, and also the texture was like oatmeal, but with Orbeez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Orby oatmeal. Ugh.
And it was crunchy too.
I have something a little funny to talk about.
Let's hear it.
So you know David, the middle child.
Wait. Hold on.
He
Wait.
doesn't live here, basically.
Wait. So there's the girls. There's Addison, Aubrey, and then there's you guys. You're telling me there's another one?
Oh yeah. He's not.
Pretty sure he sleeps here at night sometimes.
Okay, so what's this guy's name?
David.
He's one of my kids?
Yeah.
He's my kid, your brother.
I'm not really sure what the relation is, but
David. Yeah, the guy. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But
All right,
It's like Eminem. Oh yeah.
but basically, so you know when he comes home really late at night, and then he comes.
let me tell us. So I think you just found out about this.
I just did.
All right, so he's a kid. He does live in this house. We do love him.
Yeah, we know his name.
He has a curfew. His curfew is past when I like to be up. But I tell him, like, look, dude, when you come home, you got to wake me up. Now, in the past, he was waking up Renee. I'm yawning here. But in the past, he was waking up Renee.
Yawning on a podcast?
I know.
Penalty.
That's
Can't
a
talk.
foul, dude.
You can't talk.
Technical foul.
All right, so anyway, he would wake up Renee, but then, like, Renee would wake up in the morning and she'd be like, did David come home last night? And so I told David, I said, hey, you got to wake me up. Because Renee doesn't remember anything. You got to wake me up. And so, we got in this habit where now he wakes me up. But, like, the last 3 nights in a row, when he has woken me up, like, I am, like...
Like, you put him in a chokehold already.
I got fist clenched. Like, I'm ready to swing on him. And that's weird, like, because I'm not naturally, like, too violent of a person. Maybe I am. I don't know, but
you gave us spankings when we were youngins.
Yeah, that's I don't regret that. But anyway, so David, he just said to me, I was like, because I asked him, I was like, dude, have I been like swinging on you as you're like waking me up? And he's like, dude, I'm making all sorts of noises. I'm walking upstairs hoping to wake you up, and maybe that's part of the problem because like now in my subconscious, I'm like, is there a robber in the house?
Yeah, because I'm
like a robber's gonna be like stomping on the floor.
Boom, boom. So like all we need to get is get like a yardstick and just like poke you, and then you're snap the yardstick in half.
Yeah, I grab it and I start swinging on it. Like it's funny because seriously, like at least 2 of the last 3 nights, I know I've like full on like cocked and loaded like. I got a fist. And
Give me one reason not to kill you right now.
And he's like,
it's your son.
David, he has his little flashlight on. His like hands are up, like don't hit.
It's like when a robber come over with a gun, stomping up the stairs, making all this noise. Yeah, and then he just tap. Why would the robber wake you up?
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's like, hey, where's your gold stored? We don't have any gold, man.
Yeah, man, I don't know the password to the safe. You're going to have to open it for me.
So, yeah.
Sure, Jonathan.
So, sorry, David. If I do swing on you, man, you better just be on your toes, man. Or just don't stay out so late.
All right. Do you think David's even going to listen to this?
He might. Do we need to set out like a reason?
If he listens to this, you have to buy him Chipotle.
No, if you listen to this, tank of gas.
Oh yeah.
But we got to give him a deadline. You have 1 week from the time it's published.
Okay.
And if Jonathan or Ralph say anything to you, disqualified.
Also, if you get any word from like any of our followers, disqualified.
No, I mean followers can. I'm just saying anyone in the family disqualified.
All right. It's
Okay.
a deal.
Also, visit us on Instagram. We are Cats in the Cradle podcast, right?
Yeah, Cats in the Cradle podcast, and we're look, man, we're doing our best to
Be consistent.
be consistent. Pretty cool trick shot. We're not going to talk about it because you got to go to the gram to find it. But Jonathan had a pretty cool moment today.
It was crazy. First try.
Quote unquote first try.
Yeah.
Thanks, Batman from Lego Movie.
Yeah.
That's what it was. A Batman Lego Movie first try.
Yeah.
This podcast does not review movies.
Yeah, but there's a movie I'd like to review.
And it is brought to you by Cinemark. Get your movie pass.
So,
$9.99.
you guys haven't seen it, I don't think. Ghostbusters, the Frozen era or whatever.
I have not seen it.
Empire. Have you seen it, Ralph?
No, but it looks horrible.
Oh my gosh. So, I actually thought this was going to be good. I don't know.
Even though it has that one guy from
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man, yeah.
Yeah, because that guy's funny,
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, this has to be good, and also has the kid from Stranger Things, and so I'm like, what? Like, so I'm watching this with my friends. I'm like, this is terrible. Within the first 30 minutes, we guessed the plot, the bad guy, and the spy.
Wait, 30 minutes or was it earlier than that?
That was like
Or 3 minutes?
I think it was 30 minutes because, like, I mean, you
You
don't.
gotta let a little development go by.
You don't know everybody yet, and so we literally figured out every single thing that was gonna happen, and guess what? It ended on a happy note. What do you know?
Wait, I thought you didn't finish it. I thought you left before you finished.
But you can tell that it's always gonna end on a happy note. They're not gonna. It's not okay.
They're all not gonna die.
Yeah, imagine this at the end of the movie. Oh my gosh, we're about to win! Boom, Thanos snap. Everybody dies.
So, I mean, that happened. I like it when there's a movie that ends in a way different than you had anticipated.
Yeah, like Infinity War.
I
That was crazy.
never saw it.
Just kidding.
Yeah, it was okay. It was kind of, and then they came back from it, so that was like, just end it. Like,
So what's your rating of this Ghostbusters Frozen movie? Wait, is it a mix of Frozen, Let It Go, Frozen, and
that's why it was so bad. That's exactly why it was
like,
so
the whole
bad.
time they're like, "Let it go," and they're like, "Elsa, freeze her."
Yeah, and they're like, no, Elsa, the evil monster ghost is here, and she's like, freezing the city.
All right, so your rating of this movie is
Negative.
don't even see it. Avoid it at all costs.
I mean, you can see it if you. I mean, I don't.
If you like dumb movies, then watch it.
Well, I don't know. So, like, I haven't seen all the Ghostbusters, but it could have some references that you're like, oh, yeah, that's cool or something, but I don't know.
All right, so the movie I watched this past weekend was Remember the Titans.
Ooh. That was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, a good movie, oldie but goodie. And it's one of those movies that, honestly, any age can watch it. You know, you have some race lessons because I think this is a school that integrated the 60s. And anyway, just it's one of those feel-good movies. Got Denzel Washington in it,
Whoa.
great actor.
Wait, who's that?
He's the coach, the head coach.
Oh,
Also has Brian Frosting.
Yeah, Brian Frosting. I did not realize Brian Frosting had one of his early roles in that movie.
He
yeah, it was
so young and skinny.
It was super funny because he had to come over.
All right, so that laugh was terrible.
Yeah, I know.
The guy sounds like he's albino.
Yeah.
All right. So that was mine. Brought to you by Cinemark. Go ahead and watch movies or something.
Bringing people movies one day at a time.
So I went to Target. I hadn't been to Target in a long time. I had to go there. Just Ralph was going to a party at a basketball game. It was right there. We needed to grab something real fast for it. And I just the store the store stinks. I don't like that store. And
I'm gonna stop you right there.
do it because my mom's gonna get mad at me because like I shouldn't be saying this stuff.
Hold up.
We walked into a fight.
We walked into a fight
between security guards and a customer.
Yeah, it was just like, what is going on here? It was,
Do you not video it?
no,
that-
dude, I don't want to video that stuff. I wanted to get away. It was, I'm not, I just wanted
Okay,
nothing
first
with
you
it.
diss Walmart. Now you're dissing Target. How? Like, would you rather go to TJ Maxx?
We probably should have gone to TJ Maxx, actually.
That's actually like Nate. Listen to Nate Bargatze. Like, we're kind of sponsoring him, but we're not sponsoring him at all. But basically, he has like this skit where he's talking about TJ Maxx and how terrible it is, and he loves Walmart, and I respect that.
No, he loves Kmart. Wait, no, he does love Walmart, not Kmart.
Okay, we'll move on. New segment. How do people live in areas where there's lots of mosquitoes?
How do they?
I mean, I don't. So, like, look, I lived in Venezuela for 2 years. There was mosquitoes there, and they would eat me up constantly. So right now, I don't know what's going on. There's like a monsoon, weird like moisture thing going on where
I know it is.
we have significantly more mosquitoes in Vegas than we have ever had in my entire life.
I know exactly what it is.
What is it?
Tsunami season.
Yeah, but we have
Tsunamis are coming, Dad.
tsunamis. Not monsoon season, tsunami season.
Yeah. So, here's my theory. Okay.
It's gonna be good. Let's hear this.
Huge, like 1,000-foot wave. Okay, goes over, washes out California. Doesn't stop there. Goes multiple miles, and hits Las Vegas.
So there's
Jonathan,
Las Vegas has a beach. Boom.
Jonathan, you should spell tsunami.
You're already wrong. You're already wrong, dude.
S-U.
No, you're already wrong.
Just let him spell it.
M-I-A.
There you, nailed it.
Correct. Just kidding.
I knew it.
All right, so there was this blast, one of these geysers in Yellowstone yesterday.
You?
Did you see this?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, so there was like a massive explosion.
I didn't see it, but I heard about it.
And so
I was there.
It got people. You weren't there, so it got
In the bed watching the video.
and so it got people talking about. So obviously, there's lots of volcanic activity all throughout Yellowstone, and it
Yeah.
got talking of like what would happen if one of these volcanoes had a massive explosion.
Are they active still?
Yeah, they're active. That's why these geysers are like forms of volcanoes.
No, it's literally magma, and then boiling water goes boom.
And so, anyway, if one of these volcanoes blasts, it could be catastrophic to the entire United States and to the majority of the world. And then what's crazy, so that's happening. And now in is it Sicily, I think? Today there was a volcano that was exploding.
Where's Sicily?
Italy area.
Oh, okay. Well, then we don't really care about that because America's okay.
But what's crazy is what happens is when these things start to explode, it affects the entire world. So, yeah.
So America's not okay?
Well, this is a minor explosion, but when there's massive explosions, it can genuinely like turn the seasons upside down.
Like
so where
St. Helens?
like where a summer can turn into winter.
We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
I mean,
Okay.
Well, look, we're all going to die anyway. The question is, are we going to die in a cool way, like by a volcano explosion, or a dumb way, like old age?
Or
Okay.
lightning striking through your car.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's pretty
okay.
cool too.
Lightning strikes you while you're getting exploded by a volcano.
Oh.
And a meteor strike is hitting you at the same time.
So
And a shark is eating you
all right,
as well.
I think it's time to mute Ralph's mic.
Okay.
So
Hey, Ralph, would you like to comment on this?
no, he doesn't. He's not
Oh,
commenting.
he can't say
He's
anything.
muted.
Oh, ho, ho.
So I had a roommate that was struck by lightning. Did I ever tell you this?
No.
Yeah, so when I was a sophomore in college, one of our roommates, his name was Clark, and he was he lived in Colorado. He was up in the Rockies, doing some hike, or I don't know, maybe not the Rockies, could have been Boulder or whatever. But him and some of his buddy and his dad, they were off-roading, jeeping, and then they're on this little hike.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the storm rolls in out of the middle of nowhere. A lightning strikes, and I don't know who it hit them first, but they had a dog with them, and it grounds through the dogs. Dog's fried.
Dog's dead?
Totally fried dead, yeah.
Did they eat it?
They didn't eat it. And so then they're
Weights
laying...
of a dog.
Yeah, they could have some hot dogs.
That's pre-cooked dog.
You're muted. Be quiet.
And so anyway, they're laying there for who knows how long. Like, they're unconscious.
Yeah.
And then Clark comes through, his buddy comes to, and then Dad's, like, passed out. Like, he's not looking good, and they're, like, trying to shake him and get him to wake
Dad's
up.
dead.
No, he's not dead. And so...
Dramatic twist. Dad's not dead.
And so anyway, so Dad comes to it, but for the moment he's like paralyzed, and he says to his boys, he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna die. I just want you to know I'm going to die, and I need to teach you how to drive this Jeep so that you can get out of here safely." And it's stick shift. They'd never driven stick shift before, and the kid's like, "Dad, you're not gonna die." Anyway, long story short, Dad didn't die. They were able to get out of there, but Clark has bad hearing to this day.
Well, why didn't you lead with Dad's gonna die?
Well,
Because
he thought he was gonna die. It was a crazy moment.
Okay, so you're like, yeah, I had a friend one time who got struck by lightning. No, you're like, your dad's gonna die.
Well, I'm your dad. I'm gonna die.
Oh my goodness!
We're all gonna die.
Mute.
All right. So I don't even know how we segue into this, but we were talking about, maybe I saw a reel, and there was this guy, and he was quitting his job, and so he hired a band.
Yeah.
Boss walks in, sees this guy, says, "What are you doing?" And he goes,
You're late.
"I quit." He hands him his 2 weeks or his quit notice, whatever,
Yeah.
and then the band starts playing music. So that got me thinking, let's pretend you have a job, like a real job, okay? Not like a kid's. Well, let's pretend you have a kid job. You're 16, you're working at the local grocery store as a courtesy clerk, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And you're going to quit, but you're like, you know what, I'm sick of this, and I want to quit in a creative way.
Okay.
How you quitting?
So I go to the PA system. Okay. The whole entire store hears me. And I'm like, so I get the boss in the room. I'm like, hey, something's going on with the PA system. I turn on, hey, boss, I quit. Then I turn on the song. I was like, 'cause I'm happy. And then I just walk out, and there's confetti shooting off and stuff.
You gotta shoot those like confetti guns or something?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I
Yeah.
like that, man. I like that.
And I have to make sure, hey, boss, I'm telling the whole entire story. Hey, boss, I quit. 'Cause I'm happy. And then I walk out.
Okay, I like that, man. All right, let's pretend you got a real job. Like you're a career man. You're like 40 whatever years old.
Yeah.
You know, and now you're quitting. You win the lottery, and you're like, that's it. I never have to work another day in my life as long as I manage this money properly.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Use the money, rent a private jet, land on top of the building, and then like, whose jet is that? And I have like this bougie suit, like millions of dollars suit. I'm like, oh, it's mine. And just let you know, boss, I quit. And then I walk out, and the same song is playing.
Because I'm happy.
Yeah, with confetti guns firing it.
All right, should we, Ralph? Do you have anything funny to add to this topic?
Let me think. Oh, so I would flood the place with water, and then I would row a boat through it, and just like have like a kazoo player, like, and I would just be yelling to everybody, just like, I quit!
All right, I think I now know why we haven't invited Ralph to be on this podcast before.
Yep, you're off. Ding.
All right, so I thought about this. You know, I thought, all right, if I win the lottery, and you know, I like where I'm at now, but I've worked at some places where I'm like, you know, man, it'd be really good to leave here in a bad way. But I thought I would go in during like, you know, they're having like a management meeting.
Oh.
And I would dress up in a monkey suit, and I'd have a bunch of bananas, and I'd just jump up on their big conference table, and I'd start throwing bananas.
Like throwing their papers.
Throwing bananas. Like,
take this coffee mug, shatter it on the wall.
It's like, you guys run this place like it's a zoo. I'm out of here, you know, and just
and drop the paper. Boom, mic drop.
I think that's what I would do. But I'm in a good spot, so I don't need to do that.
If you win the lottery?
No, whatever. I think if I win the lottery today, I'd still keep working. Like, I got to do something.
Spend time with your kids. Is that too much?
Nah, dude, like, why would I spend time with my kids?
It doesn't pay, you're right.
I mean, look, I already do this podcast. So I got to spend more time with you?
I mean,
do you want me to spend more time with you? Let's be honest here.
No. We already spend a lot of time. I mean,
I'm starting to wonder that it's like for Father's Day one year or Christmas, you got me a pin. It was like #1 dad. Best thing is best dad in the world. And then you got me these socks like #1 dad.
Yeah. And
now here you are. You're like,
I mean, I do not.
You're like, rent a dad. Yes.
You're gonna get him like a pin that says #2 dad.
And then it has like a little bit of poop on it.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, so like, don't take this, like, I don't, like, it would be cool if you spent more time with us, but I'm not like, you have to spend more time with us. Like, I'm fine if you don't spend more time with us, you know?
All right, so let's spend some time. Let's do hot takes before we do quit this podcast, where I enjoy spending time with you.
Yeah, me too.
All right, so give me your hot take, brother.
So my hot take is cookie dough is nasty.
Yeah, so you're talking raw cookie dough.
Raw cookie dough and cookie dough ice cream.
You know you don't like cookie dough? I asked you that second time.
You don't like cookie dough?
Wait, so you don't like cookie dough or cookie dough ice cream?
Literally, we're in the kitchen. We're making a cake. You know, the cake that we were talking about. Sorry.
You're getting emotional here, buddy? It's okay, man. It was a great time spending time together. So we're making this cake.
And like, you know, I'm looking at the bottom. I'm like, raw cookie dough is nasty. And you're like, what? You don't like cookie dough? And I was like, no. It was like, what about cookie dough ice cream? I was like, no, it's even worse. And you just asked me, you don't like cookie dough ice cream? Old man moment right there.
I'm like, wait, what? Like, I gotta process it over and over and over again.
You're like, is this even my son? Who is this guy?
Who is this guy? I don't even know this guy. All right, I might spit some fire with my hot take.
I already spat fire, so I'd like to see you top it.
I don't know if I'm ready to spit fire with this. I'm just going to go softball on this one by saying...
No. You have to top it.
Well, I might come back to a different time. I'm not ready for it. I already offended people that go to Target. But I think... So we just need to get rid of baseball umpires.
Why?
So there's enough technology in place that literally... you don't need to get rid of all of them, But basically, there should just be an umpire that manages the game of like, okay, you guys come here. Like if there's a fight that breaks out, they kind of help stop it.
Yeah.
But there's technology that can call balls and strikes. There's technology that can call people in, out, or safe. We don't need them. And
So you want to put people out of their jobs?
like why have the air? Like they're really out, have it really be out. If it's really a strike, let it be a strike. Not let human judgment get in the way.
So how about food now? How about we have robots make our pizza? You know, why not have no human error? How about we have humans do our banking, or robots do our banking stuff
What do you think an ATM is? I mean, you go to a machine
with no error. How about we have a robot do whatever your job is?
A robot can't do what I do.
Yeah, they can.
Well, actually, maybe if a robot can do it, then do it.
Let's
buddy.
have a robot replace you. Boom.
Well, I mean, that's good luck. I'm irreplaceable.
Huh. Well,
I was at the gym this morning, and I make a lot of jokes, right? I crack jokes. I'm kind of like a class clown. I was class clown in high school, so I just continued at the gym. And
do they hand out awards for that?
they should, man.
Yeah, I know.
And anyway, I was saying today, I said, man, my kids think I'm the dumb one. Like between me and Renee, they think I'm really stupid. And they were like, well, yeah, your wife's a doctor. I'm like, yeah, good point. But like literally in high school, I got really good grades. Like I was a better student in high school than Renee was. What? That's what I'm talking about. You guys are all shocked at this.
Yeah, I mean, here's my image of you is Homer Simpson. Homer, please. Except you're strong.
Oh man.
Yeah, I take that back. You're okay.
I mean, look. So here's what I'll tell you. What's funny. So I had a class in college, and I wrote an essay on why Homer Simpson is a role model father, and I can still stand by that.
Wait, okay.
Do you want to hear these arguments? So I'm a little rusty on it, but all right. So first of all, he's loyal to his wife. There's a number of episodes where he could have cheated on his wife, but he didn't.
The one with the country singer.
One with the country singer. He was faithful. So that's huge. Yeah. 2, he's a disciplinary parent. A lot of parents don't discipline their kids.
Yeah.
And he does. Now, he's a little physical with Bart, but he disciplines his kids. It's important for a father to be involved in their kids' lives. He's involved in their lives. Now, he may not remember Lisa plays the saxophone or whatever, but he's working 2 jobs so Lisa can have a pony.
Wait, what?
Yeah, haven't you seen that episode?
Which one is it?
I don't know. He works a job at the Quickie Mart, and so Lisa can have a horse.
Oh, yeah, I think I know that.
And so he worships. He goes to church with his family, so he worships. So he's a religious kind of guy.
Yeah.
So he has a job. He doesn't like what he does for work, but he knows that he has to work to support his family.
And he does not know anything what he's doing.
But he does it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so those are just a few examples. And so,
Wait, hold it.
So being compared to Homer Simpson, I'll take it.
You know that one episode where he saves the company, by pushing. He just pushed. He's like, he closes his eyes and he just pushes a random button.
Yeah.
And also that other episode where he literally, it was a non-toxic button machine pusher, except he still became toxic.
Yeah, it was a nuclear reactor simulator, and he somehow made it toxic. Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the same episode.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's it.
I thought you had a point you were going to make.
A point? Oh,
you just pointed out an episode. You remember that episode? No. Yeah, were you going to say something about it?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. That's what I said. I said, remember when he pushed the random button?
That was it?
Okay, also, I have
just a random button
I have
pusher?
a counterpoint. He is a raging alcoholic.
So he does drink too much, but there's an episode where he gives it up, where he gives up his alcohol.
Yeah, but then the next episode he's
He's back to drinking. I mean, he's mean to his sister-in-laws,
Also, he is really dumb. And remember that episode where he became 350 pounds so he could have a disability?
So, I'm not saying he's a perfect role model, but I'm saying he is. Look, we live.
He is your role model.
I'm going to say this, and I'm being dead serious. We live in a society right now that does not value men, and so I mentioned this last week, right? Gru in the Minions movie, whatever, the Despicable Me 4.
Yeah.
They make him into this Homer Simpson-esque goofball man.
Yeah.
Right? You watch a lot of these sitcoms, the goal is to make men look stupid. Now, part of this is demasculizing men. because they want to do that because of the patriarchy, whatever and so
Yeah.
it's like, oh, it's bad to be a strong man in today's society.
Wait,
And
what?
Yeah, that's part of the image that people are trying to push. That's part of the agenda.
Well, I guess I have to stop working out now.
No,
Bulking for the rest of my life.
I'm not saying like strong, like muscular. I'm talking like strong as far as like a father that can get up and lead, a husband that can be chivalrous and like open up doors, somebody who can like put together coherent thoughts. And so
Yeah.
they're like the Modern Family, the Phil Dunphy, they make him into this dumb guy.
Wait, which guy? The dad? Oh,
The
yeah,
dad.
that's really funny.
You know, and so you think of like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which you were watching, right? The cops are these stupid guys and stuff
oh, yeah,
like that.
like Parks and Rec. Andy is...
Andy's special needs.
Michael
or whatever.
Scott.
Michael Scott. So there you go. All these examples, and look, they're funny and it's fun to watch. But the truth is, we need more male role models, male figure role models in society.
Yeah.
And so there's lots of people that need father figures in their life, and they'll turn out significantly different. And so I know this isn't funny. I'm being dead serious on this one. And so I will continue to watch The Simpsons and laugh at it. But I will also say, hey, look, I need to be a dad that, I know we were just joking around about being involved in your lives. I need to do that forever.
Yep.
When you're a father, you better be involved, right? Brandon better be involved in baby Liza's life.
Yeah.
It's a crucial part to having a successful family.
Ooh, okay, also, one more thing. When I grow up, and I'm going to have... If I have 3 sons, what are their names going to be?
Larry, Moe, and Curly.
Nope. John Wick, James Bond, and Jason Bourne.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. There's no way. There's no way your wife's allowing that to happen.
Wait, what? Why?
Just ask her later.
Okay.
All right, have a good one.
Bye.